Okay, now they left. We are back. Um, I just kind of left this on in my pocket. Um, I did like push the home button, so I could close the app. Um, but I didn't swipe the app because I have not saved. And so I'm gonna save right now. But hopefully my time on this game is not like a million minutes. Nah, we're only at 30 minutes, so we're good. Okay. I completely lost track of what I was talking about. I have no idea. Um, I think it was something along the lines of the EVs, but just talking about speed and attack, and how if you're gonna turn an attacker, I suggest to go with speed as well. That's my thing, you know. I mean, some people do like they do go for both speed and attack, and the reason for that is because sometimes there are people like there are Pokemon that you see that are well stacked with defense, and so like my Blaziken, for example, would not do much damage to it because it's got so much defense. So in that sense, I would then need to use a special attack move to target its special defense, which is weaker. But usually for me, I don't attempt to do that. That's just me personally. I would not do that. Some people would, but not me. Um, so here we are, about 35 minutes into this, and you have only seen me fight Zigzagoon, Wingull, and Poochie, and I have not even battled May yet. She will have a Mudkip, which is, I'm not sure because it's so small. Like, I know Swampert gives 3 attacks. I know Swampert does give 3 EVs per attack. But honestly, for Mudkip, I have no idea what it gives. Might give me like special defense or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. So, gonna have to wait and find out. But I mean, more or less, that's kind of my thing. And I mean, I feel that's for this Nuzlocke challenge. I feel this is the wisdom that you can do it with this EV train. So you make sure you're doing the right things with the Pokemon that you have, and also like what I'm doing right now. You know, it's very easy just to walk around like this. I mean, it is time consuming. It is time consuming to walk around like this and get my Pokemon to such a high level before I'm even, you know what I'm saying? I'm sort of just doing it. I'm just walking around and battling. You know what I mean? And most people don't enjoy that. Most people want to just see. Now you can see the distribution is coming. So you got 2 in attack and 2 in speed. He does have 2 in HP and 2 in special attack as well, but you can see the 2's coming. The 2's are coming. Things are going good. Like I was saying, I have always actually played the game like this, and especially with fire types because, I mean, for example, my Torchic right now, if I go fight that rock gym right now, I will die. I have to evolve it, and I have to get that double kick move, and I have to make sure that he's part fighting type. Torchic is full fire, so I don't have that at the moment. Literally, I do not really stand a chance. So it's important to train first, get your people up. Even in when I did play Fire Red and Leaf Green, that's the same thing that I'll do with Charmander. Before I fight that rock gym, I'll make sure that my Charmander does evolve first. I mean, first and foremost is to get your Metal Claw. You need that Metal Claw to beat that gym. But evolution is important too because it does increase all your stats. So that's. I mean, if you want to win that battle, I would assume. I mean, I know some people have beat it with like a level 14 Charmander or stuff like that, but and they catch something else and use something else. But for me personally, I prefer just make sure you evolve your Charmander, go at it with Charmeleon, Metal Claw whole way through, and you will win that match. You will kill that Onyx, and same for this right here. For what I'm doing right here, same situation exactly. I evolve it. I'll get that double kick. That double kick will smash through her defenses, and I will not have to worry about it. And especially, honestly, especially with the way that this Nuzlocke challenge goes, is most water type Pokemon are rare in this game. So to get like you've seen Wingull, you know, like for me to get that Wingull that would be tough, you know. And they say, I guess, only the first Pokemon that you catch on each route, or only the first Pokemon that you see on each route is what you can catch. So I mean, it's gonna be really tricky, you know. So I hope that goes well for me, and I can get at least one water type. If I have to, I will wait. I mean, actually, I don't. Not really for sure if I need a water type, but if I do, actually, never mind. I've already decided who I'm gonna get, and it's almost for sure that I'll get it. I just gotta hope for that. Hope I don't see a Zubat. That's the main thing, really. If I see a Zubat, it's all over. I don't want the Zubat. I could take a Snorunt too, I guess. I need something for that Dragon Group. I'm actually really unsure of the team that I will use. It's been a long time since I played Ruby and Sapphire, and I can honestly tell you I am totally unsure of really what Pokemon are in this game. I know the Pokemon that I did use for my previous teams, and that's about it. And those Pokemon are, you know, I've used Torchic in this game always. I've used Trico. I have used Mudkip just to go about it and see like which I like better. And I do actually, for me, I prefer to use Blaziken. I don't know. I got a thing for fire types. Only in I mean, in the Johto one, for me personally, I have to go fire type. I have to use Typhlosion. I'm not really a fan of Feraligatr. Feraligatr did really suck in those generations, and the reason for that is because there was not very many physical moves for him. You know, now with the introduction of Waterfall and Aqua Tail and stuff like that, he can be okay. He can be really good, actually. He can be good. You know, an Ice Fang, and he can be good. I will not argue that. I do like Feraligatr, but those three I do prefer. I do prefer Typhlosion. Get that speed up, get that special attack up, and there you go, fire type. Fire type. And he learns Eruption, so that's great too. Same when you go to Kanto. Same thing for me. Fire type. Go with the fire type. Truthfully, that's all I have to say. Charizard. I don't like Blastoise because Blastoise is like all around evened out, you know, and I'm not really a fan of that, so my speed is going up. I don't really like the balancedness, like someone who's not good at anything. I don't like that. You just got okay special defense, okay special attack, okay, you know, this and that. And I'm not really a fan of that. Starting to one-shot people with scratch. That's nice. I think I'm just gonna go kill her. I need to get the running shoes. Tired of walking so slow. Um, so I would go Charmander, that generation too. I'm not really a fan of Bulbasaur. Venusaur's too slow, and he's also more like all around balanced. And I do like the poison typage. I do like poison type. Poison type is a difficult one to get around. Plus the fact that he's grass poison too, and poison's main weakness is ground type. So that is neat. I mean, that is pretty cool. And so I don't find like man, should have just went to fighter. Getting distracted a little bit. I don't mind that, you know what I mean? I don't mind Venusaur's type, but just the fact, like I said, that he's all around kind of an evened out dude. He doesn't really have any strengths or anything. I mean, if he was tanked to be just defensive, that he would not be bad. I mean, make him defensive and focus on that sludge bomb and focus on that sludge bomb, that solar beam. I would go all around. I would go special attack for him. But I'm not sure actually if sludge bomb is an attack move or if it is a special attack move. I think it should be special attack, but it's been a long time since I've checked that. I don't use many poison types except for Crobat. Crobat, I do like Crobat. Do like Crobat. There are really good poison types that you can use like for tanks, and they're awesome. I mean, it's awesome to have a good tank. It really is awesome to have a good tank. I would never, but just me personally, I'm not that type of person. I'd rather just all out smash. But those people who use like minimize and like light screen, reflect, like, man, that stuff, it gets intense to fight those people. You're sitting there like, man, I have somebody who can one-shot this guy, but I cannot hit him, and now his defense is like maxed, and I don't know what to do, They can do it, they can do it. It's very difficult. It does get very difficult. So there are some good. There's many different ways to play this game. You can go all out attack. You can go all out tank. You can do a little bit of both. You can go with only attack moves. Like if you have a Mewtwo, you've got him for special attack, and you've got him with flamethrower, ice beam, thunderbolt, psychic, or something like that. So he just kind of can smash on all walks of life, basically, or however you want to call that. And you can do it that way, or there's people who play strategically. You know what I mean? Like they have a strategy in mind and they're gonna go for that. And so what they do is like a Dragonite or something like that with Dragon Dance. And so they'll set that sweep up, Dragon Dance, Dragon Dance, Dragon Dance, Dragon Dance, Dragon Dance, and that'll raise that attack and that'll raise that speed. And so Dragonite, who is not normally fast, will get fast. You know what I mean? It will be, and then you'll notice actually with Dragon Dance, a lot of people do that with Gyarados. A lot of people use that Dragon Dance sweep with Gyarados. But I mean, and it's hard to defeat. Like people who play strategically like that, if you cannot stop them from setting that sweep, you might lose. You might just lose. Okay, so now I got my Pokeballs. So I'm gonna assume that it starts now with that first thing from each area. I'm gonna just guess that starts now. So whoever this is, let's see. Okay, Zigzagoon. I'm gonna catch it just cause. Nice. Alright, Zigzagoon, I'm not going to train it at all. I could care less, honestly, about Zigzagoon and Linoon. They mean nothing to me. But I'm going to use him as my HM person. Because Zigzagoon's a great one because he can, and I was actually hoping that. I was hoping that I would encounter a Zigzagoon first. If it's a Poochyena, I would have been mad, because I can't do anything with Poochyena, but Zigzagoon is a good one. Zigzagoon's a real good one because I can teach him surf, I can teach him rock smash, strength, and cut. So he's just, you know what I mean? I don't have to waste putting HMs on any of my Pokemon, really. I can do it all on Zigzagoon and be happy like that. And so that's more or less, that's my goal. I'm gonna use Zigzagoon for my HMs, and that way I don't have to put cut on Torchic or anything like that. So very lucky that he was the first one that pops up, but then again, he is the most common to show up, so it's kind of expected. But I mean, I could have got screwed too. I could have got the Poochyena, and the Poochyena can only learn, I mean, he can learn Rock Smash, Strength. He can't learn Cut, I don't think, because he doesn't exactly, he's just on all fours. Can't really stand to Cut. I think Linoon is a little different. And Surf, he cannot learn Surf. Linoon can learn Surf. I can't exactly explain why, but he can. So that's good. Very good that I got him. But yeah, back to what I was saying, you know, strategic players, it's very difficult. Very difficult to defeat some people like that. If they play correctly, you know what I mean? If they play right, like for me, for example, I have all types of teams, you know, like I used to play this game a lot. I actually have not played for a few years, but this challenge did intrigue me. So now I'm back, and I just wanted to see, you know, and explain a couple things that I did find out. Maybe someday when I'm like retired or get everything all figured out and whatever, I'll come back and I'll start playing Pokemon again. I am a gamer at heart, but I don't really game all that much anymore. So, but this is, you know, I always have the knowledge of Pokemon, and I do know it, and I do play it, and I've always liked it. So I thought this challenge would be interesting for me, and I thought I might have some stuff for you guys that you maybe don't know about yet. So that's why I am here. I'm going to assume that so far for attack EVs, I've got about 30 or 40. And for speed, I probably got about 50 or 60. I have seen a lot more Zigzagoon and Wingull than I've seen for Poochyena. So much as I'd like to have my attack up, it's taking a really long time. For video's sake, I'm only going to go to level 16 here. This is the perfect route to train Torchic, really. This is the perfect route to train Torchic. You get nothing but speed and attack so far since I've seen. I have not seen anything else pop up. Just speed and attack, speed and attack, speed and attack, speed and attack. And that's perfect. That's what you need for Blaziken, really. Some people like to train it for special attack. Some people like to go that route. I'm not that person. I mean, because especially in this generation, you're not going to have fighting type moves that are special attack moves. Like whereas in the later ones, you do have Aura, Sphere, and stuff like that, and those are special attack moves. But in this generation, you don't. So I choose to focus on attack. That way, I make sure that my fighting type moves are A1, and I make sure that my fire type moves are also A1 as long as I get the physical fire type moves. So that's what I'm gonna go for here. But yeah, like I said, I did have a lot of different ways of playing. I do have, like I told you, like Pokemon who are like that. They're statistically raised to be sweepers, and so I've got them with high special attack and high speed and whatever else. I'm gonna actually move on now. It's taking too long. I'm almost at my first hour. This guy's got a Poochyena, I think. Cool. Yeah, so I have Pokemon that are like that. Like, for example, my Mewtwo, I do train Mewtwo for speed and for special attack, and that's how I set him. I set him with his strong psychic type move. You know, you gotta have that. He is a psychic type, so that's the best way to go about it. So I set him with that strong psychic type move. If you like that, I keep psychic as the move. Psychic is a powerful move for me. You gotta raise the PP on that though. You gotta use your PP up and your PP max on that. If you want to get it all the way up to 16, 10 is just not enough. I'm debating because I know this guy has whirlpools and I don't really want the HP, but I need the EXP, so I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, so you want to raise the PP on that. You want to keep, for any move really, any move like that. I mean, that's got 100% accuracy and it does a lot of damage. You want to make sure that you raise that because you don't want to run out of that, you know. And especially because this guy has STAB boost, which is like same stat boost, more or less, or same type ability boost or something like that is what STAB stands for. What that means is like for Torchic is a fire type. Okay, for Blaziken is a fire and a fighting type. So you're gonna get STAB boost for fire type moves, and you're gonna get STAB boost for fighting type moves as well. And let's say for example, you use a fire type move that would normally, he gives special defense. I am not going to attack him. I do not want that. You use a fire type move that would normally do 80 damage, let's say. So with the STAB boost, STAB is 1.5. So instead of doing the 80 damage, it's going to do 120 damage. Just because it's the same type as who you are using. So that is actually good, you know? That's a very helpful thing to do. It's helpful to focus on statistics. So, for Mewtwo, for example, I mean, many moves are great for Mewtwo. He is a special attack monster, honestly. So, like I said, I typically use special attack moves. So Psychic, which is, the power of Psychic is 90. That does not determine the damage necessarily. My damage is usually somewhere between like 250 to something, you know, just because he's so strong. But the damage is 90. The power of the move, it says 90, and the accuracy is 100. So because of the STAB boost, it's safe to assume that the power of that move is going to be 135 instead of saying that it's 90. It'll be 135. You give it the 1.5, which is a power of 135 is like that of the power of a Fire Blast or a Blizzard or something like that. Yet accuracy is still at 100, whereas for those moves it's like a 70 or something like that. It's great to use your moves like that, you know. So let's say you've got a Charizard with a Fire Blast. Okay, Fire Blast, the power of the Fire Blast is 120. With the STAB boost, you're going to add an extra half to that. It'll make it 180. You get pretty extreme. And then you've got moves like Blast Burn. Blast Burn is a power of 150. STAB boost puts that at 225 power. Incredible, really. That's insane damage to anybody. You cannot, there's no other way around it. You cannot avoid that. So truly incredible what this. There's so many different things into this game. That's why for me personally, I do prefer Pokemon with two types. And the reason for that is because they have two chances to have the STAB boost, which is, you know, it's a very helpful thing, and it's just good. It's just good. That's all you can say. Yeah, so for my Mewtwo, if I would train a Mewtwo, I would focus on special attack and speed. I'll let his defense drown. I'll let his special defense drown, HP drown, attack drown. Those mean nothing to me with Mewtwo. He is literally set like that just to come in and kill. you know, and I've got him with several different types of moves, and so then I want to be able to hit that. I want to be able to hit that that super effective move on somebody. I do want to be able to do that, and so I've got him with several different types. I always will put an ice beam on a Mewtwo. I don't know why, really. I just like it. I do like the move Ice Beam, and it's got a lot of advantages that most moves don't have. So I do keep Ice Beam on Mewtwo. I always keep Psychic on Mewtwo. I always want to keep either Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse on Mewtwo, whatever I'm feeling like for that day. But usually I go with Shadow Ball. Usually I go with Shadow Ball. It's just and then I do try to keep either. From there I go with either Thunderbolt or Aura Sphere. The reason for the Thunderbolt is because of, you know, water types and stuff like that. And man, someone's coming. I have to shut this down.